Well, I hope you're not looking forward to a new Stargate show. Amazon is going to reboot Stargate, which I'm sure means that it'll have a lot of modern day reimagining. Probably be full of The Message and all kinds of stuff. Anytime they take some old property and remake it, it never works out. I don't think I've seen too many reimagined movies or television shows that even came close to what came before it. It's usually always a gigantic disaster. Gigantic disaster. And what's funny is these people that insert all of this stuff into properties, they don't really have any conviction about it. They're not really passionate about it. All it is an attempt to try to grab a new audience that doesn't exist and get headlines. Why is that? Because time and time again, when these companies localize their products in other countries, they're very quick, very, very quick to remove any of it for a country that doesn't allow it so that they can make money there. I saw this and I just laughed at the hypocrisy. This is from Esports. Riot admits that localization teams censor league LBGTQ content in certain countries. This is not the first time that Riot Games has censored these kinds of countries. Now, what I find funny is the writer puts a lol here. What I also find funny is a lot of outlets aren't even covering this. Polygon, Kotaku. Haven't seen IGN talk about it. Now, maybe this has changed. I don't know. But it's funny how they ignore this. All of these outlets, when a company says, yeah, we're going to make this character in the farm simulator gay, like they celebrate it. Everyone's jumping up and down. This is the greatest thing in the world. Oh, my God, they finally did it. Slay Queen. Yes. They're all going insane about how amazing and progressive it is. And then when the company, Disney is very guilty of this, takes the product to another country and removes it, they don't say anything. A really good example of that is Rise of Skywalker. If you remember, at the end of the movie, there's 2 seconds where 2 characters that are women kiss. It's a blink if you miss it moment. But all kinds of outlets were out there praising it. It's amazing. This is why this is going to move Star Wars forward. Finally, a Star Wars for me. And then they put it in a country, I don't know, like Singapore, and they remove it. Censored. Gone. I'd have more respect if these companies didn't remove and censor stuff. Because that at least would show, well, you're not all about the money. But you see what they do. So the reason that this content is in there is it gets headlines and free publicity. And if they were to put it, they wouldn't even be allowed to put these products in some countries, especially like Middle Eastern countries. But they're real quick to take it out. Real quick. And do you see very much coverage on it? No. They wouldn't dare cover this because then they'll lose all that insider access. It just shows you how hypocritical a lot of these people are. They're all super hypocritical. Riot Games has admitted that localization teams controversially censored League of Legends in some countries. League of Legends is having a big weekend thanks to the 2022 World Championship. The top League of Legends teams from all over the world competed to get to this point, making it a worldwide phenomenon. But Riot Games has stated that there will be some changes in the game's wording in certain countries revolving around the game's LBGTQ plus characters. According to an executive producer, references to anything revolving around these groups will be removed in countries where it's controversial or illegal. Now, why would they even publish the game in these countries then? Don't they stand for their principles? It doesn't look like they do they? The game publisher explained in Sky News that some words will be replaced, like changing lover to partner. The timing of this admission will raise eyebrows as League of Legends only just announced its first openly gay black champion. Cassante, gay rap icon Lil Nas X has also been part of Riot's marketing of the new champion and also performed during World's opening ceremony. So they're trying to explain this, and they're saying each region may publish certain aspects of the game a little bit differently to fit into the local culture. What does that mean? Let me translate that for you. What that means is we don't really give a shit about anything that we're saying we care about. It's just to get free publicity, headlines, and to appease SJWs on Twitter. Because as soon as we put it into another country that doesn't allow it, we're real quick to change it. Will they get any backlash from this? No. None. None of the people that live for this stuff ever get mad when it gets censored out, proving that they don't really give a shit about any of it either. It's all about trying to push stuff in America. Worldwide values, though? No, they don't care about any of that. These people are all massive hypocrites. But I just find it's just funny how little this is being covered. There's no big backlash. Like, even in this article, the author puts a lol in here. Laugh out loud. Oh, no, excuse me. I'm sorry. League of Legends is the name, so she didn't put a lol in there. I apologize. That's not a lol. It's League of Legends. But it's just, you can tell the author isn't really mad about this. Just showing you. But if a game came out and it didn't have any of this content, this author would probably be the first one to run in there and say that there's an issue with the game because it doesn't represent everybody. So, I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised by this. I'm not surprised by the fact they're censoring it out. All these companies do it. It just shows you how hypocritical they are. And I love pointing out their hypocrisy because they're all hypocrites. All of them are hypocrites. And it's fun to show that when you get the opportunity, like this one. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and my locals, and I will see all of you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.